How's it going, Gumi Gang? Welcome back to the channel. As always, hope you guys are doing awesome. So one of my favorite things about Modern Warfare 3, besides the return to form of movement and slide canceling and being able to actually move fluidly, is the introduction of Tac Stance. And if you watch my content, you know I absolutely adore Tac Stance. I think out of all like the sort of niche or kind of quirky things that Call of Duty adds from year to year, this is probably the most useful out of those things that I actually really find has a profound impact on the way you can play, because now you have aim down sights builds, you have hip fire builds, and then you have Tac Stance builds, which are a big favorite of mine for shotguns in particular. And of course, if you're a mouse and keyboard player, you're also probably a big fan of Tac Stance. Now, one of my biggest concerns when it first came out was, okay, am I going to get used to this, and is it just ever going to come back in Call of Duty, or is it going to be one of those weird offshoots where it just comes in for this one title and then it's gone the next? Well, recently we've been getting a ton of Black Ops 6 leaks. If you've been living under a rock or haven't noticed anything on social media, well, basically this is one of the largest leaks we've ever seen in the Call of Duty community or the Call of Duty scene. It's actually kind of insane how much has been leaked. People are actually legit still playing the game and putting out content for the game. It's just kind of crazy. And I was curious, is Tac Stance actually making a return in Black Ops 6? Thankfully, it looks like it is, but there is a catch, and this is kind of both a good thing and a bad thing. In one of the laser categories I was able to see in some of the leaks, there was actually a laser called the tactical laser, and what it does is it enables you to use Tac Stance if you're pressing right on the D-pad, I believe it was. So this is basically just how it is in Modern Warfare 3, but it does seem like it's just limited to that one attachment. So in order to actually get a Tac Stance build for your gun, you're going to have to use this tactical laser, which is, again, kind of a womp 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 moment, but it's also great that, hey, it is coming back. Now, one thing I didn't actually see gameplay of, but I was curious, is it going to be like a canted style laser like we got in Modern Warfare 2, where it's just sort of the laser and you don't see a reticle, or is it going to be legit Tac Stance like in Modern Warfare 3, where you actually see your reticle, you can see how wide your spread is? I really hope it's like the latter and that we can actually see our spread, because even though I do like the canted lasers, I definitely don't prefer that to having my reticle visible on screen, especially for shotguns. The other big thing that I'm really curious about is how this is going to integrate with Warzone, because in Black Ops 6, there's not going to be any carry forward with Modern Warfare 2 or 3 guns. So basically Black Ops 6 is going to be its own standalone title, where in multiplayer, at least in zombies, you're just going to have Black Ops 6 weapons and that's it. And that's good in my opinion. We don't really need that many weapons in multiplayer. I think it's good to have a fresh start there. However, in Warzone, it's a different story, and I believe we're going to be getting carryover, of course. So Modern Warfare 2 and 3 guns, of course, will be in Warzone, as well as Black Ops 6 weapons. Now, of course, in Warzone, I'm just confused as how this is going to work with Tac Stance, because in Modern Warfare 3, Tac Stance is kind of a big deal, and there's a lot of focus on it, mainly through attachments where you'll see this one helps Tac Stance spread, this one hurts it, and it's just basically kind of an integral part of the game now, and you can use it in Warzone as you see fit with any gun. As long as you just aim and activate it, you have Tac Stance. I'm curious to see if that's going to happen in Black Ops 6's integration of Warzone as well. Again, we don't really have any information on Black Ops 6 version of Warzone, so we can't say, but my hope is that yes, just like you can now, you can activate Tac Stance as you see fit, no matter the gun. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. Maybe it'll be Modern Warfare 2 and 3 guns you can, but Black Ops 6 you can't, and you have to use the tac laser for that. I don't know. This is just speculation, but that's what I would like to see. I really hope that in Warzone it definitely returns, because I feel like in multiplayer, it's still fun and still cool, but it's a little bit more niche in multiplayer. But in Warzone, where tracking is a lot more important and where shotguns can really benefit from Tac Stance, I really hope it comes back. Tac Stance is one of those things that, even though I think a lot of people feel like it's a gimmick, they probably haven't used it enough or made the right build for it, because some builds are absolutely garbage in Tac Stance, but for shotguns in particular, I can't go back to regular aim down sights, especially in Warzone. Like I said, having to actually aim through the sights feels so foreign to me now. Having Tac Stance is such a godsend, where movement is so important for shotguns like the Reclaimer and the Bryson pump actions in Warzone. It's so important and it's so effective in Warzone that I really hope it stays, or rather makes a comeback with Black Ops 6's version of Warzone, because man, I'm going to be so bummed if it doesn't. So yeah, to sum it up, it looks like we are getting some variant of Tac Stance in Black Ops 6, but it seems like it's limited to an attachment, and we haven't really seen any gameplay of it yet. There's probably some leaked gameplay there that I just missed, but I haven't seen any myself. So that's basically going to do it for this video, guys. I know it's probably a little bit shorter than usual, but I just wanted to let you know, if you guys like Tac Stance, there is hope. There is a chance we'll be getting it in Warzone's integration with Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6, it does exist. It's just limited to an attachment. So now, as always, I want to know down below in the comments, What are your thoughts on Tac Stance? Do you find that it's one of the best things Modern Warfare 3 introduced? Are you happy to see it's kind of returning in Black Ops 6? And do you hope it returns for all weapons in Black Ops 6's version of Warzone? And with all that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.